Academic meta-analysis of the fall of nuclear terror as primary societal scare in the United Kingdom. First off, this is both quite short and quite well documented, clocking in at just 175 or so pages and 34% or so documentation in the advance review copy I read weeks before publication. So it absolutely has that going for it, for any reader. Slightly smiling face. As to the subject, Gardiner does a remarkable, and remarkably focused, job of taking the reader through the last 70-ish years of British entertainment, zeitgeist history and showing how while once, during the Cold War and its immediate aftermath, nuclear terror was a driver in the overall consciousness of the British people, of late those concerns have become a background as the populace is more focused on other issues, including immigration and difficulties caused by it. Gardiner, appearing based on the text here to be a Scotsman and perhaps even a member of the Scottish National Party, whom he refers to favorably in several instances herein and with whom he seems to share a focus on the UK's Trident nuclear missile program, apparently based primarily in Scotland, clearly doesn't like the lack of focus on the nuclear threat, seeing it as a looming threat even now that, according to him, eclipses all other concerns even today. Even with the excellent documentation here, I don't feel that Gardiner was convincing in his arguments, but that could well be a me thing. To me, it seems that he is glossing over quite a few very real concerns in his exacting focus on the nuclear threat is the primary existential threat we face. To be clear, I am an American from the southern US whose every traceable so far ancestor was in the US for the last 150 or so years, but who largely came from either Great Britain or Ireland before that. And yes, here I said, Great Britain, quite intentionally. To date, I've traced none of them to Scotland itself. While I am very familiar with US politics, certainly this millennium, I readily admit to being only extremely vaguely familiar with UK politics. To the level that a UK reader may find much more here to agree or disagree with than I have, and may quite likely find this review to be quite idiotic. Overall, this is an interesting enough look into an area I hadn't really considered beforehand, and with its brevity works well for those open to nonfiction who are looking for a rather short, rather quick read. Indeed, I seem to have read this book in barely a couple of hours, as a rough benchmark for what you might expect here. Very much recommended.